everyone, I'm Holly and today I'm going to take you through a 15-minute full body flow. So we're going to get the whole body working in this 15 minutes and then we will be done. So we're going to start off with a seated warm-up, so just getting comfortable there on your mat. We don't need any equipment for today, just space to be able to move. So coming into a seated position, whatever is comfortable for you, we're just going to start with warming up those shoulders today. So rolling those shoulders back, trying to make a nice circle there, nice long neck, giving those shoulders space to move. Good, so we're just isolating those shoulders, feeling the weight of the arms just hanging by your side. Good, and we're going to start to focus on that breath. So inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. This will help you as we get on to the exercises and get everything working. We really want to be focusing on that breath. It will make it easier, I promise. So let's just breathe in through the nose, filling up those lungs and out through the mouth. Good. Let those ribs expand as we breathe in. And exhale. 2 more. Good. Still rotating those shoulders. Good, so we want to take that breath through class today. From here, we're going to extend those arms. Don't worry if you brush the floor there. Just take it to where you can, extending those arms today. Good. All the way back. And then let's go forward for 3, for 2, for 1. Good. From here, we're going to imagine we have 2 very heavy weights in our hands, pulling those shoulder blades down that back. Nice open chest, nice posture. We're just going to float our head over to one side, stretching that neck over to the other side. If we're not feeling this massively, we can bring the same arm, just allowing the weight of that hand to pull on that head slightly, and you'll feel it really nicely here. Don't let that shoulder creep up. Try and keep them nice and level to feel that stretch through the neck. Good. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to rotate the head into the center and up. Going over to the other side. Those heavy weights pulling down those shoulder blades. Good. And then if we want to, just floating that hand up, allowing the weight to pull that neck. So you feel a really nice stretch here. Depending what side we sleep on, one side will be more flexible than the other. That's absolutely normal, and you've probably noticed if you do Pilates that tends to happen. We have one side that we favour with flexibility and strength. Good. Inhale, exhale, rolling in and up in the centre. We're then going to bring our arms up to shoulder height and then just reach over to one side, bringing that hand, or if you're cross-legged, that elbow can go on the floor there. Reaching over, we're going to go all the way into the centre, allowing that body to go over. Good, bringing those hands back up. We're going to go over to the other side, stretching all the way. Good, so we've just had a quick little warm-up there. So we're going to start today by getting those glutes engaged. So coming into our side series, bringing ourselves down onto the mat now. We want our elbow nicely underneath that shoulder and our hips on top of one another. So we're going to have quite a few exercises in this position. So make sure you're comfortable. Find where you'd like your hand if you'd prefer it on your hips or in front of you for some stability. So we're going to start off with our clam. So we want to engage that core, draw that belly button in, engage those glutes. All we're going to be doing is lifting that top leg up and closing back down. So already we want to be focusing on that breath. Find where you want to inhale, maybe when you open, and exhale as you bring it down. Good. Just going through that, really squeezing those glutes, going through our clams here. Trying to relax that upper body, relax that neck, just focusing on our glutes and our core for the moment. Good, let's go for 5 more here. Breathing. Good. And 4. Last one, 5. Good. We're now going to go into an extended version. So we're going to be bringing our leg to an extension here. And we're just going to lower to the floor. Bring it back up. Good. Lower down. Bring it back up. Really squeezing those glutes. Putting that mind into that muscle there to really feel it. The slower and more controlled, the more you'll feel the movement. So if we're going really fast, that muscle is not doing much. Nice and slow, lifting and tapping that leg down. Good. We want to feel nice and long, reaching that leg away, squeezing those glutes. If we're not feeling those glutes, we want to be squeezing them more. Good. Breathing here. Let's go for 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to keep it up. You're going to be feeling that burn in those glutes there. We're going to bring that leg to the front. Extend, back to center. We're then going to go back ever so slightly and back to the middle. Good. Inhale, back to the front. Breathing, engage those glutes, and it will really help that leg move with ease. Good. 5 more. 5. We go back. 4. That leg should be aching now. Squeeze those glutes. 3. Good. 2. Last one, bringing it forward and back to center. To test ourselves, we're going to keep it up there and we're going to go into 10 rotations. So just rotating that foot really, really small. Again, the smaller, the more controlled. As soon as we start to be big, everything's going to switch off. So keeping everything nice and controlled in that core. Glute activated. Good. And then 5 the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Rub that glute and we're going to go on to the other side. So bringing yourself round in your own time, nice and slow. Notice how one glute is really fired up now. So coming back into that clown position, finding that comfortable position here, legs in line with the back. Let's go for it. We've got 10 clams, opening up, using that breath. Good. 2. Breathing. 3. Opening that knee as wide as you can, engaging those glutes. 5, halfway. Good. 7, breathing. 8, 9, and 10. From here, we're going to go into our lifted ones, extending that leg. Good. We're going to tap down, lifting up, tap down. Good. So just tapping as far as you can away. 3. Let's go for 10 of these. 4. Breathing. 5. Go to a happy place. Those glutes are starting to really ache. Good. 3, 2, and 1. From here, we've got our 10 extensions to the front and back. So gliding to the front, squeezing those glutes. And back. Good. Breathing through it. Go to a happy place. Just really focus on that breath and it will take the pain out of those glutes there. Good. 4. We're nearly halfway. We can do this. 5. Good. Extending that leg. Give that hip space to move. Really reach away with that foot. Good. 2. And 1. And then we've got our 10 quick circles. So we're going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Bringing that leg down. Rubbing out that glute if we need to. So we've got those glutes and that core activated. We're now going to get on to the back. A lot of people forget to work out their back. So finding your way onto your front here and bringing those arms to the side of your head. Today we're going to go for 10 chest lifts. So all we're doing here is coming up, engaging. You'll feel that back working and back down. Good. Let's go for 10. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we're finding this easy, for the last 5, I want us to bring our arms back here and go up for the 5. Good. Really reaching those arms, reaching those feet away. Test yourself. This is a bit of a harder variation here. Good. And once we've done those 5, using the breath, we're going to stay up here and pulse those arms for 10, 9, engage that core, lift that back, 6, reaching away, giving that lower back space to reach up. Good. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing those arms back down, pushing ourselves into our 4-point kneeling. So that was just a really quick one to get that back working. Like I said, we always forget about it. So coming into our 4-point kneeling position, hands directly underneath the shoulders and our knees directly underneath those hips. We're going to go into a Superman sequence to get everything working now. So engaging that core, squeezing those glutes again. Opposite arm to leg are going to flow away and up from the mat. Good, bringing ourselves back down. Switching to the other side, reaching up and away. We want to be nice and long. I'm going to go this way a bit so I don't kick the plant. Good. Breathing. Let's go for it. This is number 4. We're going to go for 10 again. We're going for all the 10s today. Good. Halfway. That's number 5. 6. Breathing. 7. Good. Engaging everything. 8. Last one on each leg. Really stretching away and bringing ourselves back to that 4-point kneeling. Okay, so we've got some tests now. We're going to go into a knee flow. So into our 4-point kneeling position again. We need to tuck our toes underneath to make sure we can go up into that stable position. So here we really need to focus on that strength in the upper body now. In the Supermans, you were feeling those arms starting to work there. We're going to be using those glutes, using that core. We've already woken all of those up in the previous exercise. So making sure our creases of our arms are facing one another, making sure those toes are tucked. We're going to push that floor away, engaging that core, drawing that belly button up and floating our knees off. Good, so ever so slightly, just off the floor. If you need to come down at any point because you're feeling it on your wrists or your arms, that's absolutely fine. But we're going to try and hold this for 30 seconds. So coming up, engaging that core, we can do it. Breathing through it here. Really focusing on that shoulder strength, core engaged, glutes even already been activated, and they're going to help. We're coming down to our 10-second mark. So keep going, using that breath. Inhale, exhale. We've got 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming back to our child's pose. We're going to stretch out. Nice big stretch because we did work that back in our chest lifts while we were laying on the front, and sometimes you can fill in that lower back a bit. So we're going to stretch out here. Good. We're then going to feed one arm under the other to get a nice twist in the upper body, keeping those hips nice and low. Don't come up to this position, just keeping them nice and low there. Good. Breathing. And then back to center. Coming back to the other side, looping that arm round. Good. Breathing through it. Just try to relax into all your stretches. Try and imagine yourself melting. It will make it easier. And just knowing where your body can go. We're not pushing anything. We're just stretching out everything we've worked there. So to finish off, we're going to do one more test to get that core really engaged, to feel everything is fully engaged when we finish our 15-minute session. So we're going to do a plank for 30 seconds. So getting into that position, coming down onto those elbows, making sure that pelvis isn't up. It's nice and low in this position. Good. Using that breath, we're going to make our way into this position and we're going to hold for another 30 seconds. So we've done the knee lift for 30 seconds and now we're doing the plank. So engage that core, squeeze that bum, squeeze those glutes. Here we go. We're done. We've done 10 seconds already. We can do this. Another test. Here we go. We feel strong. We've woken everything up. We've woken our glutes, we've woken our core, we've used our arms, we've even used our back. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bringing ourselves down, back to child's pose one last time. Nice big breath, try and melt into this. Good, and then coming back to the center, we're gonna take one last breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to bring those arms up, interlace them, and just be thankful that you've moved your body today. Gather all your great thoughts. You've engaged every single part of the body there, so hopefully that will take you on your day, and we will see you very, very soon on another video.